Hey guys, hope you all are doing well. So as you can see, I'm in the Beast today, the big van, because I've got some, man, the neighbor's going to town. She's redoing her house and the place was terrible when she started. Now it's gone crazy nice. Anyway, where was I going with this? Oh, yeah. So I mentioned in another video, I've been swamped. I have been busy, mainly eBay steady. Everybody knows it's a slow time of year. It's June, end of June right now. I think it was Chris over at 10K on the Bay was talking about how June is statistically like the worst month for online sales. So all I can say there is keep listing. It'll pick up, and Q4 will be here before you know it. Anyway, but my construction work has picked up like crazy, and I had been finding some good deals on OfferUp and 5 Mile, and I don't do Craigslist much. I need to. We have another local classifieds here I look at more than Craigslist. And I have found some good deals on there, so I've been working on those. But what I was gonna say today is, if you're looking at starting eBay and you're just not sure, all I can say is get started, because it changes, it moves quicker than you would expect once you get train tracks with a bunch of boards in the back. When you get the momentum going, it really starts to snowball and move quickly. So I had a little bit of a jump start when I started, because I've bought and sold off and on eBay. I bought off and on for never stopped, but selling, I've sold on eBay off and on for a few years. Never as serious as I have been in the past few months. And so I already had like 100 or so feedback. Most of the new account restrictions were gone, and my PayPal account was completely unblocked, to where all my money was instantly available. So I did have a little bit of a jump start over if you're starting from scratch. However, even in just the 2 months that I've been really pushing it, on a consistent basis, 20 hours a week or so, I've almost doubled my feedback. And then when I started, because I had a little bit higher dollar amount on a bunch of items, in order to get to power seller and top rated seller, you have to have, I believe it's 100 transactions in the last 12 months and over $1,000 in sales in the last 12 months. So when I looked right before I left to go head out for this job, I was shipping a couple items out. I had just over $3,500 in sales, and I was all the way up to 96 transactions. So I am right there. I have my handling time cut back to 1 day, and I ended up just changing my return policy. I was running 15 days. I just changed it out to 30. So I'm looking to get that cut in fees on top rated seller, and hopefully that boosts my listings up a little bit. But I've had pretty good success from where I started from in a fairly short amount of time. And I mentioned this quote before. I really need to look up who it's from, but basically it is, most people overestimate what they can do in an hour and underestimate what they can do in a year. So just try to be consistent. Don't try to do too much at first. When you're first starting out, between pictures and researching and listing an item, it may take you, an hour to get 5 items listed. Just know that as you get better, that time will go down. There is no time so far where I have sat down and strictly just focused on listing, because that's not how I work. I will stop, and I can't do anything while I'm taking pictures. I'll maybe listen to a podcast or something, but I just stop and take all my pictures. And then I have all those in a to list folder on my computer. And then when I do listings, I sit down and I'll be watching YouTube videos generally about reselling, Global Voodoo, Craigslist Hunter, 10K on the Bay, a bunch of guys. And it's like 110 degrees in Utah. Ridiculous. I feel bad for those people in Arizona. It's so hot and dry down there right now. Stay hydrated, Mike and everybody. Anyway, so I'll sit down and watch those, or I'll sit down and I rewatch movies. There's movies I just love. I love Star Wars. I'll throw Star Wars on and just list, so it doesn't feel like work in a way. So in the time it takes to do, watch a movie, I already have the pictures taken of, say, 20 shirts, 25 shirts, or clothing items, or whatever I'm listing, and I'll just get those all done. So, just, stay consistent, keep working. It's small steps, but those little things add up. And then once the momentum gets going, it's really easy to keep it going. Well, I guess not really easy, but it's easier. So the hardest part is getting started. If you can get past that part, and you can get, I would say the threshold, honestly, where I saw a big difference, I decided I was going to get started. I was going to be full-time, and I busted my butt, and I got 100 items listed. And Emma, just another seller, she's got some really good advice on that, where she says people will ask her, what is wrong with my sales, what's doing this, and she goes and looks at their store and they have less than 500 items, and she doesn't look any further. She just calls them back and says, hey, or messages them back and says, hey, get 500 items and then let me know. That's why I'm pushing so hard to get to 250. I got busy and haven't been listening as much, so I'm not where I want to be. I want to be to 250 by the end of this month, and I'm not sure it's going to happen. I don't think I have enough inventory to get to 250 anymore. And I'm not going to have time to source before the end of the month. It's the 26th or something. So, but where I saw the big change was I hit right around 100 items. And I don't think it's a magic number of 100, but I got to 100 items, and then most days I have a couple sales. I generally have, 1 or 2 sales. Sometimes I have 3 or 4. It seems like Fridays people get paid, so maybe that's what it is, that, the other sales come in. So I tend to have like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I kind of get a boost, and then, it's 1 or 2 items every other day of the week. So, but I definitely notice that once I hit that 100 items, that those sales started to come in. So just, even if you're starting out small and it doesn't seem, 10 items on the first day doesn't seem like that much. 10 items on the second day doesn't seem that much. You can work 4 days a week. Okay, so that's 40 items a week. Well, at 2 weeks, you're at 80 items. You're really close to that 100. And you will start seeing results at that 100. If you're doing your research, you're buying decent items, you'll start getting those offers and those sales. So you just have to stick with it. So yeah, just start small, build up. As soon as you have that momentum, then you'll have the motivation, and it gets easier as you go. Don't stress when you hear, these seasoned sellers, like, Nicole from State's Place, and oh, who else? Oh, Emma. She talks about how, you know, how quickly she can take pictures and how quickly she can list. Guys, they have you look at their stores, they have, I don't want to cuss on my channel, they have a ton of items. So many items, just stacks and stacks of items. So, what does that mean? They've got a ton of practice. They're gonna be faster than you. They're gonna be quicker and better at listing than you. The only way to get there is to list those 10 items a day. Pretty soon, in the same amount of time, you'll be able to list 20. I don't know if you can get higher than that. Maybe. I don't know. I don't think I could ever get more than 20 an hour. If I have all the pictures done, I can get close to 20 an hour. So, anyway, just start with those small steps, be consistent, and it will grow. And once it grows, it's much easier to deal with. So, just a quick tip to keep everybody, hopefully, stay motivated. If you're in a part of the country that's hotter than crap right now, like I said, stay hydrated. I got this in here, I got this in here, and I'm working inside. So that's because I'm working inside. If I'm working outside, I have my big gallons of water. So anyway, till next time, guys, just get working, stay motivated. Hit that thumbs up if these help you. Subscribe so you can see when the new ones come out, and we will see y'all soon.